Hello guys, I'm to discussion about today 2-3 things shortly. Everyone take things. Every single one takes 15 minutes or more. First, I like to talk about consciousness. Some consciousness. Our every single body part have consciousness. Lord Buddha said there is a Abhidharma 121 consciousness, there 89 is consciousness, 52 is some consciousness. When this 89 consciousness there, these 8 consciousness are the ultimate consciousness. Other consciousness 81 is conventionals. When those consciousness arrive, and same time those consciousness will arrive subconsciousness we call mental factors or phenomena. It is Pali called chitta and chaitashika. This is work, and this consciousness have a wholesome, unwholesome, skillful, unskillful, good and bad. This is the consciousness. But there are other consciousness Lord Buddha talk about it. My nails, this 10 nails have a consciousness, and this consciousness, when you see the hard these nails, then you get pain, you have sensations. If there someone massage your nails, you feel good. This is consciousness, good feelings, but good consciousness. This you can see sensation, good sensation, bad sensations. Sometimes it's neutrals. And our skin tissue have a consciousness. Even our body here have a consciousness. Every single body have a consciousness. Here have a consciousness. Every single eyebrow have a consciousness. Every single teeth have a consciousness. Every single body part, how many of there, thousand or trillion, billion, every single body have a consciousness. Like you see this nail, sometimes nails die. You see the nail die, sometimes land damage, because this there is also nail have a subconsciousness, consciousness, both things. When nail subconsciousness doesn't work, we only live with consciousness, nail automatically damage and dead and separation for body, or you get some kind of disease or some kind of problem, you have to throw it, right? And also same your hairs have a consciousness. You see our hairs consciousness, baby hair, adult hair, old people hairs. Sometimes hair go gray colors, wraps, and it fall down, because when hair consciousness there no more work, is lost. Hair loss consciousness, hair automatically loss or fall downs. This happens. Everything our blood is best. Our skin, our tissue also have a consciousness. Same every body part have our consciousness. Even your eye. When your eye, there no consciousness. Eye consciousness is dead, or eye consciousness lose consciousness. You cannot see anything, any object or subject. You cannot see anything. Same your hearing consciousness. Your teeth consciousness, tongue consciousness. When your teeth damage or no consciousness, you could fall down or damage. You have to throw or taking out. Right? It is happening. Every single body part have a consciousness and some consciousness both. And also their individual consciousness. Mind have a other consciousness. Every single consciousness have a trillion thousand particles there. Same our body have so many parts. Those parts also have a consciousness and some consciousness both. Hope you guys understand what I try to say. This is little bit big about consciousness and their mind consciousness. Actual Buddhism, sexual meditation, actual mindfulness, insight meditations, work for observes and learn, navigate or investigate or understanding about mind consciousness. Because this everything is boss is mind consciousness. When you learn about mind consciousness, you educate and you get a maturity of a mind consciousness, how what is that, and how many particles there, how many parts there. If you clear about and those consciousness, some consciousness, natures and reality about, because every consciousness arrive and gone and live and gone, means take a life and live life and that every single part of consciousness. But it's not like a 80 year 30 80 100 year old age after born live life like 80 year, not like this. It is every single moment, thousand billion trillion consciousness arrives and life and that, like a second, more than less than second, there trillion consciousness always arrives and live and gone and that or leave it. We have to understand that this mental consciousness, some consciousness, reality and truth. And you know that we understand it properly, perfectly, and you have a perfection about that. You are very appropriate. You so appropriate about it, then you become enlightenment. You can have a, if you know about all conventionals or this calls mundane consciousness, you know about very much educated and very maturity about conventional consciousness, so much understands, and you put total understand, and you then you it will be arrive next steps ultimate consciousness. This ultimate consciousness is part of enlightenment. You will get step next ultimate consciousness. This is the actually mindfulness goal and our Buddhist meditation goals, to arrive or a step in on an ultimate consciousness. Okay, my friend, you can understand. Then talk about little bit ours mind, brain, heart, body, how work. There is the heart. You see the heart here. We call like this heart, right? So the heart is might be like this. If you see this heart is like this, maybe little bit like this. Okay, whatever. People always show many I love you. This is the symbol, handmade symbols to propose or respect or show feelings someone's. And here we have a mind, this is in visuals. You have a brain, this is visuals. You have a heart, this is visual, and you have a body is visuals. Body is visual. Okay, mind is invisible, you cannot see it. Brain you can see, and heart you can see, body you can see. And who is boss? Boss there. And how the connect with each others, and how the use each other, and how the connect with each other, how the worrying each others. All you can see. Example, heart boss of the whole body and body parts. Heart always take care it, even good and bad, all supervisings, everything is supervised, all generating and operations and operating things do heart, this whole bodies. And after, and some things heart have any heart regularity and naturality have any problem, anything heart try to use brain to be as a jars, or what to do or not to do, what good, what bad, and anything happening in a body, heart use often our brain to fixing problems, solve the problems. And then brain is who? Brain, when body care our heart care our brain. Heart takes suggestion advice from our brain, and brain takes suggestions and advice and guide from our mind. Who is mind? This is mind is individual minds. This is totally individual, cannot see it. Their mind also have a five aggregates, five sense, six sense. Many of this is lot of subject, and whatever you did before, right now, and future you going to do, everything is already there. We have a two type memory. One is the consciousness memory or some consciousness memory. This is the our brain is consciousness memory. This memory always with you, always connected heart. Anything happens, primarily anything happen, and this memory will help to heart fix the physical all problems, all good and bad, whatever, all deed and all operation things, all generation things will carry it. Heart will concern with the brain, because brain already have the everything is memories, primary memory, whatever our body needed, not needed, brain can guide you, lead you, and there are more than needed, and more things to need operate for our body and our body, and our generate to need more things, then brain take connect with our mind. It's called consciousness and subconsciousness. There billion time, trillion time more things memorize, and more knowledge, more understanding, more judgments, also more preparations and more perfections in our mind. There's, and those mind and those consciousness of some consciousness mind will connect with brain, and it is not take too much time. It is very less than second. It's very faster one each other connected, like electronics. Electrons, every single electrons 2000 kilometer faster that can run it. If you switch zones, and it's going to be not take second, their light on, you can see light, darkness is gone. It is more than electronics. It's more than capacity and more than faster run. And mind will, everything will, whatever mind have 1,000 million trillion gigabyte, in gigabyte already memory there. They are good, bad, all data there, all data there. There's trillion data from there. Take one things to brain, give to brain, okay, you do this, if there any problem, brain will using physical body, physical elements. Brain is physical body, physical and mind. So okay, brain take this for use, and similar to heart, tell to heart to do this way, that way. Even outside from someone say something, or outside any object, subject have to do something good or bad, talking or whatever, anything physical, or even by mouth speaking, answering questionings, advisings, any problems. This here you listen from here, or you use mouth, eyes or body touchings, it will becomes in a heart will supply to brain. Okay, brain, and brain will concern with mind will give you, okay, do this, do that, and this way, you have to do this way, that way, and then brain will supply to heart will supply using your finger, hand and feet, other body part, okay, so this, do that, and take care this one this way and that way. That is the happens. Whatever science say, but our Buddhist theory or Buddhist technology and Buddhist science, ultimate science, tell us not to do. 2600 years before this theory, Buddha found it. Their mind is the everything, mind boss of everything, and not a brain or heart. But their brain only use is their take responsibility of our body. There's a 10-15%, but our heart take almost 70 to 80% responsibility in our body about it. Heart, whatever our body, our physical body needed, there 70 to 80% responsibility take our heart. Brain take 20%. Then mind also everything, their heart, body, heart, brain, all everything. These three things above and top of the our mind. Mind was everything. If minds go strong, mind can damage, mind can hurt, mind can destroy, demolish, and destroy brain and heart and body. If mind is good, mind is okay, then mind can save brain, mind can save heart, mind can save our body, everything. The mind is boss of everything, top of everything. Mind is million trillion time powerful than our brain, our heart, our body. This thing you have to understand. You will understand if you meditate. You need to practice mindfulness meditations and mind concentrated meditation. If you don't practice this, you will understand who is mind, how powerful is it, who is brain, how powerful is it, how work is it, and how helps, who is heart, what is the heart, and how heart works, how to care heart, and who is our body, how our body works, and what to care our body. That's why I need mindfulness meditations. Mindfulness meditation means you will detail, complete, clear, more knowledge, more educating you, and more mature, making you more mature about mind, brain, heart, and body. Hope you will understand what I just shortly. Without meditations, too hard to understand about a mind. Mind is boss of everything. Mind is so powerful, billion times powerful than our this physical body. Whatever you say, brain, or heart, your body, any parts. You can understand. Hope you guys. Thank you. Stay with me. I will keep talk more and more as I find any informations, more knowledge, more experience. I like to share always. And you also keep watching my videos and give a like and thumbs up my channels, my Facebook page, and my YouTube channel, Bhante Buddharatna Mindfulness Meditation. This is my channel. There's more subjecting. I talk about ultimate knowledge and conventional knowledge, and how we can become enlightenment. We can benefit self, benefit others without any conditions. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Good night, everyone.